Yo, what's up guys? So we're gonna go to bronze contest, milk measurement right here, and I'm gonna do this problem. So basically what this problem is saying is there's 4 inputs, and on these 4 inputs, the first number is the day, second one is the cow name, third one is how much their milk deviates from what they originally produce, which is defaulted at 7. So for example, on day 1, Bessie would now have 9, whereas Mildred and Elsie would both have 7 still, right? And it keeps going on until, until there's a new leader, basically. Whenever the new leader has to be changed from either Bessie over to Mildred, then that accounts for one change. So that's one change because there was no leader. That's one change, and that's one change because now Bessie and Mildred both have the same milk number, and they're both the leaders. So that accounts for 3 changes right there. So that's pretty much what we have to do. And sample output, I'll just leave that as nothing. Alright, cool. So now we have fstream already, so we're gonna do fstream bin measurements.in, and then offstream spawn measurement.out. Alright, cool. Next, we're gonna do, so the first input is the iteration, right? So I'm gonna do int if, okay, iter, okay, bin takes in iter, and we're gonna loop. And then in each of these will have the day number, right? So okay, I'm gonna take into account a bunch of numbers here. So we're gonna have int Mildred, int Bessie, and int Elsie. I'm gonna take into account the day number first. So int day, so day, string cow, and then the last one is how much it deviates, so vary. Okay, so day, cow, vary. Then so I need a way to determine, okay, I need to store them into a list and then loop through the list in an ordered way. So I'm gonna do like int vary, give it 100, and then so this will store the amount of varying it has between each day. You know what? Here, I'll just do this. ID list. So basically, what we're gonna store into this list is gonna be more arrays that consists of index 1 as the cow name and index 2 of how much it varies. So for example, right here, what we're gonna do is, so now we already have day, cow, and vary. So we're gonna do ID list day is equal to cow vary, which I'm not exactly sure you can do in C++. I'm not exactly used to this language. I code in completely different languages. This, you're allowed to do this, I wonder? Or maybe I have to store it into, like, oh, the tables have to be of the same variable types, don't they? So, very. I'll have 2 different lists then. So string, okay, so that's ID list, or this is ID list, right? ID list 100 is equal to that, and this one will be vary list. So ID list is equal to vary, and then vary list day is equal to vary. ID list is equal to cow, right? All right, perfect. So now we have those. Now we have ordered tables, so we're gonna loop through them for int I equals 0, and it's less than ID list size. Can you do that? Or, oh wait, I guess already assigned like a size to the list. So okay, or I think they're called arrays actually. Anyways, so we're looping through both of them essentially, because we're just looping through 100 times of an index, right? So we're gonna loop through them, and the day is the I. And okay, well, I'm gonna keep my code organized. Hold on. Even if this is completely bad practice, I'm gonna just make it as organized as possible. So string cow is equal to id list I your day. Oops. And then int vary is equal to vary list day. So now we have day cow vary, and the reason we're looping through okay, you would think we could just loop in here. Why would we add it to a table and then loop through the table again? That's just counterproductive, right? Well, I actually did this because they mentioned in this problem that somewhere here, okay, unfortunately he's a bit disorganized and doesn't necessarily write down his measurements in a chronological order, meaning that the days can be completely different, completely out of order, and this could really change the whole output because it honestly depends on who's the leader first, right? So that's why we input this into a list so we can loop through it chronologically, which Farmer John couldn't do. Anyways, so now we're looped through the list, so now we got these in a chronological order. So let me think now. Okay, so mainly what we have to look for is, okay, I'm gonna set these all to 7 because that's what the normal number, the default number of milk they have right now is. And then I'll check the different names of these because I actually didn't assign it into a map, which I could just do like map operator cow. If you don't know what that means, that's just like I need to check certain strings of the cow, which is kind of counterproductive in my opinion, but it's a whatever. So Mildred plus vary. Also, if cow is equal to Bessie, we'll do Bessie plus vary, and you know where this is going. We're gonna do the exact same thing for LC. Alright, cool. So now we have all of these equals. Alright, cool. So we just added the varying, and now we have to look for the leader. Let me think. So to detect the change, we need to see who is the new leader, who has the most out of these 3 variables, which honestly should be sort of easy. Okay, I'm gonna have string per leader. So this stores the previous leader. Okay, then we're gonna do, okay, so we're gonna find the leader out of these 3. First we have to take into account if any of these variables are the same as each other. So if Mildred is equal to LC, right? So if they're equal to each other, wait, okay. If Mildred is greater than Bessie and Mildred is greater than LC, then her leader would be equal to Mildred. Bessie is greater than Mildred and Bessie is greater than LC. Oops. LC. Then her leader to Bessie. Else if LC is greater than Mildred and LC is greater than Bessie, then current leader is equal to LC. Okay, but we do have to take into account though these are considering that there's only one max, but we do have to take into account if they're equal to each other, right? If some of them are equal to each other, then obviously we'll have a different leader. So what we're going to do right now is we have to detect if... Okay, so this if statement chunk right here, this will check if there's only one max, but we also need to check if there's 2 maxes or 3 maxes out of these 3, right? So we're going to check if there's 2 maxes right now. So if Mildred is equal to Bessie, then her leader equal to Mildred and Bessie. Else if Bessie is equal to Elsie, then her leader equal to Bessie and Elsie. Else if Elsie is equal to Mildred, then her leader equal to Elsie and Mildred. So now we took into account 3 scenarios of if there's 2 maxes. But now we have to determine if there's 3 maxes out of these 3 integers, which is essentially just meaning that if they're all equal to each other. So if Mildred equal to Bessie and Bessie equal to Elsie. Okay, also by the way, we don't have to check if Mildred is equal to Elsie, because if Mildred is equal to Bessie, that's 9 and 9, and Elsie is equal to Bessie, so that's 9 and 9. Then we know that 9 is also equal to 9, so Mildred and Elsie is already like equal to each other. That's a property in math, by the way, which is sort of common sense, to be honest. Alright, then her leader equals to Mildred and Bessie and Elsie. So this should be mostly all the logic. It looks like really bad right now. Normally I would put this into a function, but for right now, I mean, there's not a lot of code, so I don't think that'd be really necessary, especially since that would decrease readability compared to if you just had some if statements right here checking. And obviously we can add some comments here if this was for like documentation or for others to read. We would definitely just put some comments here explaining what we're doing, and this would be a lot more efficient than using multiple functions, right? I mean, I guess it would make int main look cleaner, but there's not a lot of code. So alright, anyway, now we have the new current leader, right? And we have to determine, or actually here, I'm gonna create another string called old leader. So old leader will store the old leader. So this is the current leader. If current leader is not equal to old leader, then we'll add 1 to the changes. And if it's not equal to it, then old leader will now equal current leader. Okay. And let me think if there's anything else we need to do. So the very first thing, it'd obviously look for a new leader, and then set the current leader to something, and since current leader will not be equal to old leader, we'll just add changes, and old leader will equal to current leader, which current leader will change again when it's looped through again. So I think this should work pretty well. There might be a few bugs that I'm missing, but I mean, overall, I think it might work. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this. I'm gonna log in real quick. When you submit, you have to have like not uncommon characters, or else it wouldn't work. Alright, I hope it works. If it's not working, then this video probably won't be uploaded. I hope it works. Oh wait, I didn't output it. Hold on. Spawn new input changes. What? Or I think you output it, yeah. Here, I'm gonna test this just right now to see if there's actually 3. It's not running. Oh, it's running. Oh dang. Okay, wait, hold on, there's an error. I think it's because it's in a for loop. Okay, let me see this. 5. So it says there's 5 changes for some reason. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start index at 1 so it doesn't account for that first one. So this one should output 4. Yeah. Okay. And then, so there's something wrong with my priority picking on which is the current leader, but the actual math is going great right now. Oh, okay, wait, these should all be else ifs. So I'm not sure if they run in great priority, but you know what, it works. Let me see this. So nothing's working. Oh, so now there's 3. Okay, let me drag in new version of this. Bam. So I wouldn't be surprised if the first test works and every other one doesn't work, because I think there's different limits. Oh, okay. Okay. So those are index out of ranges, so okay. Wonder what I'm not taking into account here, but I know the index probably isn't in range for some of them, so I know some of them go to like 1,000. So that should take care of these, but I'm positively sure most of them don't work. I wonder if they don't take into account 777. I think that's just no leader at all. So I'm gonna do this. Well, I'm actually gonna do a function. So string leader check, and we need Mildred. Okay, yeah, Mildred int Bessie int LC. And then this entire function right here will be what we get. We do return curly leader. Okay. What's wrong? Oh, I said int. Okay, interesting. So that's what we do. Then we'll just say cur leader is equal to leader check Mildred Bessie LC. So now current leader will be the new thing. All right, cool. So now it'll be everything in here. All right. So if you're wondering why I did this, the main reason why I did this would be to check instantly, right? So up here, I'll just check if Mildred equals 7 and Betsy equals 7 and LC equals 7. That means nothing changed, right? I don't think they want a leader to be displayed if it's this. So what I'll do is just say that, because, okay, and I'll make old leader equal to that. I'll make current leader equal to that. So that should be 1. Yeah, that should be 1. And let me comment out this code. No problem. Go. Okay, so now 2 should be good, but I'm pretty sure there'll be a few more wrong ones. I might have to try 3. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, so only 1 debugging. Let me try 5. What's wrong with 5? Let me see. Wait, oh, did I find it? No, I didn't. Bro, okay. Am I checking? Hold on. Is that it? I think I found it. Why did I remove the line? Okay, so guys, so what I found was, I think I removed the check of if there's 3 maximums. Oh my gosh, okay. Is this it? Oh, I did it! Oh! Oh, I did it. Oh my gosh, I did it. Yes, sir, bro. Oh. So my error was I didn't check if it's all equal to each other. I just found randomly on like day 41, I think. Um, they had 10 numbers equal to each other, and the current leader, I think it didn't even change after that, or I think it did change, but it changed to this. So I was confused. So I just changed it to this, and yeah. All right. Well, I mean that's it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. That took a lot longer than I originally expected, because that's why I'm in bronze. But hey, I did a bronze problem. I'm proud of myself. Goodbye.